the first two movies I'm going to review are LadyBird and Call Me By Your Name. So let's get started. The first film is LadyBird, starring Saoirse Ronan and directed by Greta Gerwig.
The film is about a girl who's a senior in high school who calls herself LadyBird. She lives with her parents and has a strained relationship with her mom. The movie follows her last year in high school as she yearns to leave her home in the town of Sacramento and move to the East Coast.
So I came into this film really excited because I grew up during this time period. I love Saoirse as an actress, and I just felt like it was going to be a good film overall. But unfortunately, I came out pretty disappointed. For one thing, I really didn't believe Saoirse. I felt like she was kind of overacting in her angstiness. It didn't seem like a real person to me. It just felt like someone acting like, oh, I'm an angsty, cool, edgy teenager trying to be different and I hate everyone. Like, it wasn't genuine to me, which was really surprising because I saw Saoirse in this movie Brooklyn, where she was also nominated for Academy Award, and she was amazing in that. So praise for her, and the most likely that she might get an Academy Award, but I'm excited that she's nominated and that she's getting the praise she is. I did really like the actress who played her mom, Laurie Metcalf. I felt like she was very realistic, and it was a good offset to the character of LadyBird. Also, the other side characters, such as LadyBird's first boyfriend and her best friend, were also really well acted, and I did believe those characters. I was disappointed with how I didn't really believe the characters, and also I didn't really feel bad for the character of LadyBird. I felt like she was very obnoxious, and she didn't really care for her mom when her mom was working her hardest just to support her to go to Catholic school. So I don't know if I was supposed to feel this way or not, or if it's just a personal opinion, but it was not my favorite. So overall, I'm gonna give LadyBird a B-. Now let's talk about Call Me By Your Name, starring Timothée Chalamet and Armie Hammer. This movie is about Elio, a 17-year-old Jewish-American Italian boy who lives in northern Italy countryside with his parents. His father's a professor of archaeology, and he invites a Jewish graduate student, Oliver, to live with his family during the summer of 1983. The two soon fall in love, and a heartbreaking romance ensues. Oh my gosh, this movie was absolutely amazing. I kind of came into it having previous notions of what I thought it was going to be like. I've heard it was very emotional, very sad, very graphic in parts. So I was kind of thinking of Brokeback Mountain or something like Titanic, where I kind of feel like I knew what was going to happen. So I was kind of comparing it to those movies and judging it by that. But that was a very wrong thing to do, because after I got out of the movie, all the emotions that stuck with me because of this movie lasted for a really long time. I literally could not get this movie out of my head, especially the last scene. The music, I was engrossed by it. I know a lot of people who watch it over and over and over again because they're so infatuated with it and everything it brings. So again, this movie, like LadyBird, has great visuals. I'm actually surprised the director did not get nominated for an Academy Award. It's in North Italy and in the 80s, and the style, the cinematography, the way it's filmed is just absolutely gorgeous. And the actors do a marvelous job. In comparison to LadyBird, where I had trouble believing the characters as anything but actors trying to be characters, I really believed Chalamet and Hammer in these characters. It really felt like they were people that I could just walk on the street and meet. They felt so real. And especially Chalamet, who is nominated for an Academy Award as Best Actor, I really think he deserves this. He's around 22, 21, and he brings a super realistic and emotional performance to this movie that you'll be thinking of. So I highly recommend this movie. It's a great character piece. It's a great love song to the time period, to the place it's filmed, and I really want everybody to see this movie. So I gave this movie an A-, just because I wasn't enchanted by it right away, but it kind of had to hit me, and once it did hit me, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So
Alright everyone, that concludes our first episode of Redhawk Reviews. Tune in next week to see what Oscar films I will review. Thanks for watching.